Hey, this is an Epiphone Joe Pass 2003, made in Korea. Older one, sounds amazing. In case you're wondering, I just don't have a lot of time to chase guitars anymore. Sometimes people go to my stevezookguitars.com maybe to order the guitar ladder system or something, and they click guitars. Like, well, I don't really see much. I don't have time to chase stuff anymore. I used to have 60, 70 guitars around all the time. I just don't have the time. So when I do have the time, it's pretty special. I don't really buy a guitar unless it really has the mojo, or really has the magic. What I love about this one is, man, the top is just so beautiful the way it's aged. It's got a nice tight grain. Reminds me of like the top on like a $7,000-8,000 old Gibson L5 or something. And it's just the patina is so beautiful. You can see the nice quarter sawn middle on the neck, and it just looks beautiful. I mean, the gold's aged a little bit, but this thing sounds amazing. And I was noticing carrying it in the case, it has some weight to it, which almost makes me think the top is solid. It's probably not a solid top because these normally don't come with a solid top, but maybe they used a little bit thicker wood, and it's just really a good one. And I don't buy a guitar to resell unless I really love it, and that's not bullshit. This is really a nice guitar. It has kind of a high-end, Gibson L5. Now I'm just using an old solid state amp too, old PV amp. I paid like I think 150 for, no tubes. But man, this has got some sound. It kind of reminds me of like maybe a Gibson L5 sound or a Birdland or something. It just really has it's got a great setup. It's really easy to play. Back pickup sounds amazing. You can always tell a great guitar because it also sounds good on the back pickup, especially with an Archtop. Anyway, I'm cold as ice right now, but yeah, real nice playability, nice low action. Really has some very strong mids and mid bass, which is where most Archtops are very weak. Most Archtops, including the Joe Passes, most of them are pretty weak in the mids and the mid bass. This one's very, very, very strong. It's got one of the best plugged-in sounds I think I've ever heard. So I always try to remind people, the cheapest guitar is not always the best value. If you're looking for the cheapest one, then go buy one from a pawn shop. They probably paid, $80 for it, But I'm the kind of guy where I buy guitars from real players. If a guitar has the magic and the mojo, I'll pay a little more to get it, make a little less. But you get what you pay for with me because I really know guitars. I've been doing this over 30 years. My CDs reviewed at Vintage Guitar Magazine. Just go to vintageguitar.com, put in Steve Zook. If you want to hear me play my original music, go to stevezook1.bandcamp.com. That's the number one. So Steve Zook, the number one, not spelled out, and then a little dot, not D-O-T, a dot, bandcamp.com, or just Google Steve Zook Bandcamp. But yeah, man, this guitar is beautiful, and the top, it just has the most beautiful aged. The top looks a lot older than a 2003 to me, and it's got a really nice close grain, and the back, of course, it's just got gorgeous flame, And overall, the guitar really, really looks good. You might find a nick or something. I haven't seen any yet. There's probably one on there somewhere, but it looks like it was taken extremely good care of. Lots of fret left, and just like I said, great tone. Nice and full. Here's both. Very musical. A lot of the Joe Pass, it's really hard to find a good guitar, period, but it's hard to find a good Joe Pass because most of them are kind of weak in the mid, especially weak in the mid bass. The mid bass is where an Archtop hollow body either shines or doesn't shine. It's that mid bass, bloom and a defined, not just a thuddy, kind of dead jazzy sound, but a really musical, resonant. this guitar sounds like a high-end jazz box. You could pay a ton more money for it. Really does. Really beautiful tone. Great playability. This guitar is versatile too, and it's got really nice, strong musical pickups. I probably could go into distortion mode. I don't know if I'm set up for that right now. Let me see here. I might not be. Hang on a second here. Yeah, it's always really hard for me to sell my Joe Passes because I love them, man. It's really hard to find a good one. I mean, a lot of times I'll go check one out and I just really won't like it that much. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this is set up for it. I was going to try to show that it sounds really good on Overdrive, as well as, you know, just normal. But I may not have my amp set up for the Overdrive channel right now. But the true test of a great, there we go. These strings are older than hell on this guitar. Like I said, I'm not warmed up at all. So probably not really a fair. But that's the. Too early for that. But yeah, this guitar sounds incredible. Like I said, I always know a great jazz box when I actually love playing on the treble pickup. Because the treble pickup, to have the warmth and the bloom and the resonance and the musicality, the whole guitar has to be solid. See, that's kind of nice. But yeah, this guitar has a high-end, you know, L5 kind of jazz sound. It really sounds beautiful. It's very versatile too. I should be more warmed up. But you hear that crystal clear tone, very vibrant, resonant mid bass. This is really. Let's do cycle 1 on the guitar ladder system. If you really want to take a quantum leap in your playing, invest the $199. Just go to steves@guitars.com. It's over 100 studies. I do a little bit at a time. Put in SC99877 for the bonus material, which I do down the road. Here's cycle 1. This guitar comes with a case. It's an older case. It's not pristine, but it's very solid. I just love the sound of this guitar. I really do. Very, very musical. That's what people have to, and to find the older ones like 2003 like this that have the Joe Pass signature. Now, I don't know if this is true because I hear rumors from different people that have worked for guitar companies and stuff. Some people said with the ones that his name were on it, he actually played many of them and kind of gave it a seal of approval. I don't know if that's true or not, but this one's very musical. Really has a... Tons of fret, crystal clear, nice woody sound. In my mind, this guitar has a sound like something you could pay, you know, thousands for, and that's not sales bullshit. It just really sounds good. It's a really lot of guitar. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to get great tone. That's the marketing bullshit, you know. But the great guitars are few and far between, and that's not bullshit. But this one, and man, the setup is just beautiful on it. It just has a really nice playability. I'm barely warmed up, and it's just, I love the color of this guitar. It's just such an aged, kind of aged golden blonde color. My stuff goes pretty quick nowadays. I kind of wish it wouldn't, because I like to play this stuff and use it for my guitar ladder videos and stuff. I just sold a Joe Pass, and I got lucky, but I always get lucky because I deal with a lot of people that are great players, and they have the ears and the eyes to pick out great instruments in the first place, you know. So yeah, this is just a really, really beautiful, you know, 2003 older one made in Korea. These are, if you can find a good Joe Pass, they're a huge value. But I mean, finding a good one is a lot harder than it sounds. But yeah, it really has the tone. Alright folks, I'm going to miss this one. I hope I get to play it for at least a week. Yeah, it's a great guitar. Alright, really prefer wire transfer. I've had really done a lot of deals with PayPal in the past, but PayPal got so big, I think they got sloppy, and the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. And I've been screwed by PayPal when it wasn't even my fault. Sometimes I don't know, they've just gotten too big, I think. You know, I'm not trying to slam them really hard or anything, but they've kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, because I've always been really fair. I have 100% positive feedback on eBay. You can read my CD review at vintageguitar.com. Just put in Steve Zook. I've been buying and selling guitars over 30 years. It's a passion. I don't make much on it, but it's a passion to me. And I'll spend I'll drive 3 hours if I have to find a great guitar. And if I don't think it's great, I won't buy it. I'll turn around, get a burger, and come home, you know. So, you know, when I say a guitar is special, I have the experience to know the great ones from the not so great ones. And they really do vary. You just can't make a blanket statement like every Joe Pass is a great guitar. They're not. Any guitar, even a Martin, every one doesn't ring out. But this one from 2003, made in Korea. I get the vibe that the wood's a little older on this one, because it just really, this one has a lot of Gibson L5 in it, man. Sweet guitar. Back is just beautiful. Like I said, plays nice, really nice setup, lots of fret left. It's a really nice guitar. I'll really miss this. All right. So you can email me, stevezook7 at yahoo.com, STEVEZOOK, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com, or text or call 714-548-0385, 749. Take care. Bye-bye. With the hard case.